Hello, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. Thank you for being here. I hope that you're well. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot, and this is your tarot card for the week of February 1st, 2026. I set the intention of this reading to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. So if you have Aquarius in any of those placements, odds are there's a little message in this reading for you. If you're not sure what your placements are, in the description box is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. Also in the description box is information on how you can become a time traveler member. As always, this is a collective general reading, so as the messages come through today, only take the ones that fit, because if it's not your message, it simply means that it's meant for someone else. Also, quick little FYI. This is not what you don't see coming for the week ahead. The tarot card of the week reading is intended to help all of us move forward with our respective journeys. With all of that said, let's begin. I hope you're enjoying your season. It's been a pretty good one for me. I hope it's been good for you as well. And of course, if you're celebrating your birthday this week, I'd like to wish you a very happy birthday. So let's tap into the Aquarius collective now, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. What do they need to learn? What do they need to focus on? What do they need to do for the week of February 1st, 2026. Let's get one more shuffle here. Thank you. What do we have for you, my dear? The Three of Pentacles. Who in your life is asking you to be open to cooperation? At the bottom of the deck, Seven of Wands. What areas of your life needs boundaries and protection? Okay. Why is the Three of Pentacles the tarot card of the week here for the Aquarius collective? Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. If you see a little dark fur ball roaming around behind me, it is my cat, Sammy. I think I just heard him walking up the steps. So let's see why the Three of Pentacles is the tarot card of the week for the Aquarius collective. Who in your life is asking you to be open to cooperation? Let's get one more shuffle here. Thank you. We have the Lovers. I should have said something during the pre-shuffle. This card fell out of your deck twice. Okay. The Lovers, the King of Wands, the Sun card, and the Queen of Swords. At the bottom of the deck, there's that Three of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, and Knight of Cups. Bottom of the deck, Seven of Swords, the Star, and the Seven of Wands. Okay, so you have someone here in your life that wants to work with you, collaborate with you, offer you an opportunity. This could be in career and finance. This could be in love and romance. This could be just a friend that wants to go out and hang out with you. Seven of Swords to the Star card. You're a little reluctant to move forward with this. You're not a hard no. There's just a reluctancy to move forward with it. At the end of the day, it's your choice. Now, this individual is making the choice to provide you with this offer. So whatever this is, they feel like it's, I heard golden goose. Golden goose? I guess they feel it's a golden goose or a golden egg opportunity. And they're making the active choice. This person is moving towards you in fire energy. They don't have to be a fire sign. They don't have to be masculine or feminine. But they're making the active choice to present you with this offer. And they feel like it's a damn good one. It's a damn good job. It's a damn good financial opportunity. You know, they feel if the two of you, let's say you're single and they're asking you out on a date with that Ace of Pentacles to the Knight of Cups, this is someone who feels like, hey, you know what? I really think I can hit it off with Aquarius. So I don't know who this person is to you, and I don't know exactly what they're offering because it's a general collective reading, but I know energetically speaking, they feel like they're presenting you with an ideal golden opportunity. But of course, it's up to you if you want to collaborate with this person. You're here in the Queen of Swords, whether you are masculine or feminine. So let's learn a little bit more about this person. Some of you have already received this offer, and some of you are about to receive the offer. I don't know exactly where you are on the timeline. So if you have received an offer, you know, ears up, kind of pay attention to this reading. And if you have not received the offer, but you're expecting one in, then I would pay attention to this reading as well. Tell me about that King of Wands. One more shuffle. Thank you. This person's energy. King of Swords, Ten of Swords, and the Five of Pentacles. Bottom of deck, Seven of Cups. So this person has endured a hardship. They have endured a loss, and yet they are still presenting you with this offer. Tell me more about this person's energy. I'm sorry. Let me correct that. This person knows that you have endured a loss. You're the King of Swords, masculine energy. You have endured a loss. You have endured a financial setback. And this person is taking it upon themselves to offer you with an opportunity. So, basic example, this is someone who, let's say you've lost your job, you're down on your luck, you're having some financial issues, you've put out your applications and resumes. This is the boss that is acknowledging you have lost your job, you have applied for a job at their company, and they're making you the offer here if you want to work with them. This could be someone, it could be a friend. They know that you've been down on your luck. Maybe you just had a relationship end, or you've had some financial issues, and they're presenting you with an opportunity to go out, to hang out, to spend some quality time with them. Or they could be even offering to like lend you some money if you're having some financial hardship. For others of you, if this is more of a romantic based reading, this could be someone who knows that although you've just come out of a relationship and you're still healing from that ending, they're still going to take an opportunity here to ask you out on a date or to spend some time with you to get to know you. And for those of you where this is a current romantic partnership, despite the hardships between the two of you, whatever setbacks or losses have occurred, this person wants to rebuild the connection with you. So take the message how they resonates to you. This is an individual that knows that you are in lack, whether that's emotional or financial, and they're presenting you with an opportunity to collaborate with them to rebuild. Okay, that's that person's energy. 4 of Wands here at the bottom of the deck. Tell me more about this opportunity, this Ace of Pentacles. One more shuffle here. Thank you. The Ace of Pentacles is clarified by the 4 of Cups, the 4 of Pentacles, and the 2 of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, the Empress. Remember I was saying before with that 7 of Swords to the Star card that you seemed a little reluctant or resistant? That's what this is feeling like. This is with that 4 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, and 2 of Pentacles. You're not sure if you want this opportunity. You're not sure if this is the ideal job. You're not sure if you want to go out on a date with this person. And you're not sure if you want to build a relationship with this person, if this is someone that you've been in disconnection with. So the Ace of Pentacles is the opportunity to get you out of lack or to help rebuild you in some way, emotionally or financially, to rebalance, to recalibrate yourself. But you seem to be in the energy of, I'm not sure if I'm ready to accept this job. I don't know if it's the one for me. I don't know if I want this promotion at work. I'm not sure it's a good fit for me. I mean, whoever's offering it to you, they feel like it's a good job opportunity, a good fit for you. You seem to be undecided. Again, someone asking you out on a date, you could feel like, I don't really think I'm ready to go out on a date. I'm still healing from this heartbreak. And if this is someone who's already in your life, like a friend, family member, even a lover, and you had that 10 of Swords or 5 of Pentacles with them, they appear here to want to rebuild a connection with you. And you're just like, yeah, I don't know about that. So again, this person seems to be more enthusiastic or more hopeful about the opportunity than you seem to be as the recipient of it. Why is that? Why are you in the 4 of Cups, the 4 of Pentacles, and the 2 of Pentacles? Why is that? One more shuffle here. Thank you. King of Pentacles, the Fool, and the 10 of Cups, bottom of the deck, the Empress. Because if you take the leap of faith, you want to be almost guaranteed that it's exactly what you want it to be. And I have to be honest with you, as an Aquarius rising, if this is your reading, that's a little bit foolish of an energy. Because we're never 100% absolutely sure of anything, right? If you are single and you've been mending your heart and you're healing from an ending, and now you have someone new who's interested in you and they're asking you out on a date, your feeling here is, well, I'll take the leap of faith if I know that this will become a long-term relationship that has sustainable happiness. But you're not guaranteed that. And you certainly won't even be guaranteed the opportunity to explore if that's a possibility with this person if your immediate response here is to say, no, I don't want to go out on a date with you. You know, if this is your current place of employment and they know that you haven't been very happy at work and they don't want to lose you and they're providing you with, you know, some type of expansion here to take on some, you know, additional responsibilities or maybe take over the department or it feels like this is an increase of sorts. You're like, yeah, well, I don't know if I exactly want to do that job because I'm not 100% sure I'll be happy with it. But how will you know if you don't try? If it's a new job opportunity, you're like, yeah, I would love to have a new job opportunity, but I want to be absolutely sure that I'm going to be ecstatic at this job and that I'm going to be happy. But again, you're not You're not guaranteed that. We're not guaranteed happiness in life. What we are guaranteed are the opportunities to create happiness in our lives. And this is an opportunity to create. It's not a guarantee that that's what the end result will be, but it is an opportunity to create happiness. Bottom of the deck, the Empress, the Three of Swords, and the Ten of Wands. Yeah, because something here has been heavy for you. And now you're like, I'm not jumping head first until I'm 100% sure of everything. But we're never 100% sure of anything. And if this is your current relationship and this person wants to rebuild, you're like, but I want to be 100% guaranteed that I'm going to be happy in this relationship. Again, no guarantees. I've been with my person, it'll be 6 years this year, later this year, but it'll be 6 years. And I can tell you, we've had tons of Ten of Cups moments in our relationship. We also had a lot of Ten of Swords and a lot of Ten of Wands as well, and a couple of days of Five of Pentacles. So I'm not guaranteed the Ten of Cups with him every single day that I'm with him. When I look at it on average, it's pretty close to the Ten of Cups. And that's why I continue to stay and endure. But I'm not guaranteed the Ten of Cups. But it's a gamble I had to take when I entered that relationship. And every time we were hit with a sword or hit with something that happened internal to our relationship or external from us that affected our relationship, every time I chose to rebuild or reconstruct the relationship, and as did he had to make that choice as well. We weren't guaranteed that it was going to be, the outcome that we wanted. But the goal was set for the Ten of Cups, and that's something we always strive to maintain in the relationship. So you're not guaranteed the Ten of Cups, but this is a guarantee. I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. This is not the guarantee of the Ten of Cups. This is the guarantee that you will have the opportunity to create the Ten of Cups. But you have to be willing to take that leap of faith. Anything else Aquarius needs to know about this person or the opportunity? And then we'll get you 3 cards of advice. I feel what areas of your life need boundaries and protection. I'm going to be honest with you. I think you're a little too guarded. I think you have a wall that's 10 foot high and bulletproof, and boundaries are great. And they're sort of like fences. Fences make for good neighbors and boundaries make for good connections. But when the boundaries are too high, we sometimes resist things that really could lead to the Ten of Cups, but we allow apprehension and nervousness and anxiety to block us from blessings. And I feel like this would be a blessing to you. Right behind the Seven of Wands, we have the Six of Swords. Again, I'm not telling you to lower all of your boundaries, but you will need to be a little vulnerable and a little bit trusting with this individual and the opportunity that they're presenting to you. At the end of the day, you have the divine gift of free will. You can say no, right? You can say no to whatever you want. But in that respect, then, I feel like it really would become a missed opportunity for you. Anything else Aquarius needs to know about this? Thank you. Anything else you need to know? You have the Six of Cups, you have the Emperor, you have the Magician, and you have the Hangman. I would see it from another perspective. This is a soulmate, soul bond connection to you, whether it's professional, platonic, or romantic. This person is in your life or being put on path in your life here to present you with this offer. This offer is something that you manifested. At some point in time, you asked for this. You asked for this job. You asked for this promotion. You asked to rebuild this relationship. You asked for this new love partner. You asked for this new friend, or you asked for a friend that would be there by your side during, while you're going through these troubled waters or these troubling times. At some point in time, you manifested this. This person is now presenting you with the manifestation. Could you turn it down? Absolutely. Should you? I don't know. Hangman energy. You're going to have to see it from another perspective. Bottom of the deck, there is that Seven of Wands again to the Five of Cups. You could really miss out on an opportunity of a lifetime if you were to say no to whomever or whatever this is. Again, at the end of the day, you have the divine gift of free will. But at some point in time, you manifested this opportunity. Ready or not, here it comes. Let's get you 3 cards of advice. So who in your life is asking you to be open to cooperation? This person. And the cooperation here is to work with them on this Eight of Pentacles for the opportunity to get to the Ten of Cups. It will require a leap of faith on your part. There will need to be an investment on your part. King of Pentacles to the Fool card. You're going to have to take the risk, or invest your time, or invest your money, or share your talent, or be a little emotionally vulnerable. Again, I would see it from another perspective. This is an answered prayer because at some point in time, you wanted this. 3 cards of advice here. 3 cards of advice. One more shuffle. Thank you. Your advice, my dear. Strength. 7 of Swords, which we saw at the bottom of the deck. And we have the Death card. Bottom of the deck, we have the 8 of Pentacles. We have the King of Cups. There's that 6 of Cups, that soulmate, soul bond. There's the Sun card that they're offering you to the 10 of Pentacles and then Judgment. Yeah, you're going to have to make a judgment call on here. I feel you need to hold yourself back from making an immediate answer because your immediate response might be no. And that's due to past conflict, past trauma, past losses, past heartbreaks, you know, past financial setbacks. You might feel like, well, this is too good to be true, you know, or I'm not ready. You know, well, I asked for that a year ago, but now it's coming in. I'm not ready. But there's something here about just hold yourself back before you respond, before you are an immediate no. Just pause for a second and try to see it from another perspective. At some point in time, you asked for this person or you asked for the opportunity they're bringing into you. I don't see anything negative in this person's energy. I have to be honest with you. The 7 of Swords is in yours. The 7 of Swords is a 3rd decan of Aquarius. And so sometimes as an Aquarius, when we're hurt so much, and again, I say this as an Aquarius rising, we emotionally withdraw. We will still show up to work even if we hate it, right? We will still show up and do our responsibilities in a relationship that we're not particularly happy with, but we do it out of a sense of duty and obligation and commitment. So there's something about you just withdrawing your emotions because your knee-jerk reaction, because of past loss or past heartache or past pain, your knee-jerk reaction here might be to just say no, to completely end it. Nope, not doing this. Nope, not getting involved. Nope, not taking this job. And I just feel like Source is like, hold back from the no because you could be sabotaging something that is really wonderful here. Let me get you 3 cards, 3 more cards of advice if Aquarius were to move forward with this. So let's say you pause and you think about it and you're like, you know what? At some point in time, I did ask for this person or I asked for this opportunity. If you do move forward with it, let's get you 3 cards of advice. If you do move forward with this. One more shuffle. Thank you. Your advice if you move forward. You have the Devil. You have the Chariot. There it is if you move forward. And the 7 of Wands. Bottom of the deck, we have a King of Wands, King of Swords. There you are. There's that person who's offering this to you. And there you are as the King of Swords. And you have the 4 of Pentacles to the Tower. Aquarius, there's something here that you can move forward cautiously. Okay, you can, let's say this is, again, I'll use work. It's a work situation. You've already told your boss you're not happy. You're contemplating leaving. They're now presenting you with an opportunity to improve your job or the responsibilities. Or again, there's an offer here for a promotion. This is just saying at some point in time, you asked for that. You asked for this boss to step up. You asked for the job situation to improve. Here it is. They're making you this opportunity. You can move forward with caution. You can say, okay, I will try or I will entertain this new position for 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. You get to set the limit here. You can do that and say, I'll see if it's a good fit for me. If it's a new job opportunity and you're not 100% sure, you need the job, and at some point in time you asked for this job, but now for some reason you're not 100% sure it's the job for you, take it on for 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. You don't even need to tell the employer that. Give yourself that time limit. Give yourself the time limit to say, okay, you know what? I really need work. I'm not sure this is for me, but I'm going to show up every day. I'm going to put my best foot forward because at some point in time, I asked for this. I asked for this, and just take it slow and see if you like it. It might end up being the job of a lifetime, the job that you've always wanted. But I feel like if you hold yourself, there's a way to proceed forward with this, but to do it in a cautious environment. We got the 7 of Wands here for you 3 times. There's something here about persevering, being cautious, having some healthy boundaries, but no 10-foot walls. This is someone asking you out on a date. You can lower your guard just a little bit to go out on the date and get to know this person. It doesn't mean you have to marry them by Sunday, but you can. At some point in time, you asked for this person. You wanted this opportunity. If this is your current relationship, you wanted it repaired. At some point in time, you asked God to help you repair this relationship. Here's this person offering repair. Again, you don't have to be completely vulnerable and allow them to take advantage of you. But there is something here about how dedicated are you to whatever this manifestation was when you originally made it. I think if you say no for all the wrong reasons, or you block this forward movement, it's coming from a toxicity within you. And the toxicity within you is there's something, some type of trauma, something that is unhealed, and you are allowing that to have you say no to something that is everything you ever wanted, for crying out loud. It's the Sun card, and it's the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. But like I said, that King of Pentacles to the Fool card is going to require you to take a leap of faith, to take a risk. Yeah, that's what I have for you. For the week ahead, you have someone here making you an opportunity. Don't be so quick to say no, and you can proceed forward with some caution if that is what you choose to do at the end of the day. We have the Emperor, which you showed up as, the Page of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups. You can look, you can just take it slow. You can just take it slow. Learn the job, get to know the person, open up your heart a little bit. You are in full control. You don't have to give over all the reins of control for whatever this is to this person. You get to set the time limit. You get to decide the pace here. But I think you would be doing a disservice to immediately say no. I kind of have an idea what this is for me. I'm going to heed this bit of a warning and not be so quick to say no when the offer I expect to come in the next week or two actually comes in. I'm going to remember this reading, and I hope you do as well. That is what I have for you for the week ahead. If you like that message, it resonates with you, you want to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hype the video if you're able to do that. And until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace.